Do it.
What's up, guys? This is Real Estate Podcast, episode 93. I'm going to title this episode Ace Ventura. In the description, you'll see that we did Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, 1994, 1995. What's up? I have notes here. I was prepared for that. I'm here with Griffin.
I'm here with not Travis. Adam.
This is a Travis-less podcast.
You're
brought
welcome.
to you by. There'll be no Hardy half stars in this episode.
Yeah.
Do we each get a star and a half if we want it?
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna get 3 stars.
It's gonna get a Death Star.
Yeah, right. I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Am I right?
I mean, I'm right.
I mean, I know you right. Am I right?
You're right.
We
You're right.
We
I
good.
got notes here. So, the first movie, if you haven't seen it, pause it and go watch it because we're about to spoil the fuck out of it.
It's a fucking classic.
Oh my god.
It's classic.
When he gets up, he does this whole thing where he goes in and gets the dog and he's kicking the fucking, his thing said UBS or something.
Yeah.
Something. It was something. And I was like, somehow I knew he worked his name into it. Like, I don't know where this motherfucker gets his budget, but he had a costume.
I think he's kind of like, Seth Rogen and Pineapple Express. He's just got fucking
everything.
Yeah, he's just got it in his car,
So he delivers this fucking package, and he gets the dog from this fucking football player. Guy looked like a football player.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. And my thing is all right, the guy that has the dog is married to the woman that we meet in the next scene. How did these two fucking meet? Why
he's living in like this shitty ass apartment, his shirt's all stained, and he's wearing like Louis loafers, and his hair's dirty as fuck.
Yeah, he's big, he's fucking greasy.
Hungry little fella.
How the fuck did he hook up with this chick in this next scene?
I don't know, but dude, when she said, "What if I take your pants off instead?" He's like, "Let me think." Sure. And he grabs the thing up above him. He's like, "Whoa, real friendly around here." So that's all he got for the dog. But we got to talk about this. His landlord, Mr. Shickadance, is fucking Hector.
God. Look at me, Hector.
It's Hector. Ding. And dude, when he walks up to that door and he goes, "Ventura," and he goes, "Yes, Satan." Oh, sorry, I thought you were someone else. That shit's so funny, man.
He said, "There's animals in there scratching around."
He said, "Hang on." He's like, "Yeah." He said, "What's all this dog food? What's all the pet food for? Fiber." The way he said it, looked at him, fiber. So they go into the room. He does the secret 3 jingle. That's to tell all the animals to hide. And then he goes in, he opens the door, and he says, "Go ahead, snoop around."
He's got this place decked the fuck out.
Dude, he had fucking penguins coming out of the... How do you not notice the fucking penguin door in the refrigerator?
Like, the fucking doggy door.
Yeah, and there's penguins coming out of it.
Yeah, it's like, well, what the fuck is this about?
Why do you need all this? There's a fucking seal coming out of the toilet.
Yeah, all he had to do was like move one piece of clothing and it would have been over. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
another part that's funny when they finally got in the car.
Yeah.
And he's like, "That guy was a loser. Her." But he said, "Hungry little fella," and he pulled out the ashtray and it was a dog food bowl.
Oh my God.
Great, dude.
Ready for any situation. You know? He loved his job though,
He loved it, man.
That's one thing you can't hate on him for. And my thing too, like even more so with the second one, was that first one, he had that pet detective swag like crazy. You know what I'm saying?
He,
like,
that fucking
his fucking prancing around. Yeah. His whole demeanor and everything. He was just like
his head goes with every step.
Yes. He's a living cartoon character.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
when he walks into a room, he owns it.
Oh yeah. So after he goes back to the apartment, that's whenever we see, you know, some Snowflake action. We see Snowflake getting abducted and all this other crazy shit. See Courtney Cox trying to figure out what the fuck she's gonna do.
With Roger Podactor.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, if I'm walking kind of funny, it's because I got 100 reporters up my ass asking me about Snowflake. Who's this guy? He's the pet detective. Oh, you came highly recommended from Martha. Martha. Oh, the bitch. Huh? Found her in, what do you say, Highland Park. She was almost dead.
She was starving to death and couldn't walk or something like that.
Oh, the bitch. Huh?
So what the fuck?
So in our version, they cut out he hops into the tank and she's like, Ace, get out of there. And he's like, Starship Command. You know, he got his phone. Like, he's like looking in the damn drainage holes. Acted a fool. Yeah. He's like Doctor Who, man. Like, he's got a plan, but he doesn't even have a plan.
Right. He is. He's
always on point. Like, it's all part of the job.
Yeah.
Acted a fool, everything.
It's his whole fucking thing.
See, I've never watched the prequel, like The Kid.
Nah, I've never
and that's supposed to be like a prequel, right?
I think so.
I wouldn't mind seeing some backstory, but I'm pretty sure the IMDb score is not going to be. I'm pretty sure that's not certified fresh.
No, definitely not. No.
But I grew up watching both of these movies.
Yeah.
And I fucking wore the damn tapes out. That's right. Yeah. I said tape.
Well, we had the first one on tape, but the second one was one that we rented a couple of times, but for some reason, we never had it. So I didn't watch it near as much. But that first one was that Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Like Happy Gilmore. Yeah. There was a couple of them that were on constant rotation. And that was
this movie is a part of my childhood.
Yes, definitely.
This was my introduction to Jim Carrey.
And what's crazy is watching it now as adults. Why were we allowed to watch this fucking movie?
Because it was kind of dirty.
Especially
the scene
dirty.
Where he pulls his pants down and he gets a BJ for bringing the fucking dog back.
Yeah, right out of the gate. You have a BJ
first fucking 15 minutes.
Yeah.
For the love of Pete.
But it's like I said, watching it now, like it's like, how the fuck? Why were we allowed to watch? And then I'm like, well,
we had cool parents.
I mean, I got to watch Pulp Fiction when I was like 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, my mom let me watch In Living Color.
Yeah.
I knew Jim Carrey already. Yeah. I was like, damn, that's Fire Marshal Bill.
Yeah.
Let me show you something.
Yeah. How good was In Living Color, though, for real?
It's still good.
Yeah.
Go back, man. I picked up a copy of it somehow. Pretty sure it's not available on Blu-ray, but you can watch Jennifer Lopez shake her tail feather.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
She's one of the VJ girls. The Nitro girl. Yeah. What'd they call them?
What the fuck
remember. They call them something. VJ girl, right?
No, there was something. It was something else. Let's see.
I'll never forget Jim Carrey's, "Hey, yo, VIP, let's kick it."
Yeah, right. They're called Fly Girl.
Fly Girl, that's it.
Yeah, that was it.
VJ, where'd I get that?
That's a video.
Yeah, that's the video disc jockeys, the VJs.
Yeah.
MTV back in the day. It was around the same time. But fucking In Living Color was hilarious. One of my favorite Jim Carrey bits is when him and the other guy do the preachers.
Oh my God.
I know you've seen that.
Yeah.
But he kind of channels that in this movie when he did it in both of them. Like when he said, you know, he did the whole, "This house is clear."
Yeah.
When he explained how Roger was pushed over the edge.
Yeah.
And then he closed his thing. But when he first goes into the police station, Guado steps on a cockroach. And he goes, "What do you call that? Double homicide." And he said, "Yeah, you better solve, how you going to solve this crime?" He said, "Well, first I'd try to establish a motive that the The killer saw the size of the bug's dick and became extremely jealous. He had good comebacks.
It's perfect. Yeah, he really did.
Guado. Like, I fucking hated Guado, man.
Yeah, right.
You want me to throw him out? You could throw yourself out.
But nah, it was full of character, like stack full of character.
This motherfucker's on point in every scene.
Oh yeah,
he's bringing that heat. And now we know that he was really stoned.
Yeah,
through all this stuff.
I mean, he had to be to come
he
up with some
smoked a ton of weed.
Yeah.
I feel like they're like, all right, this is what we got. We got an idea. They probably had like an outline. There's no telling how much of that's just freestyle.
Oh, yeah.
Probably at least 75% of the shots that made it into the movie with him in it.
Yeah.
Were just like, just let him go.
Off the cuff. Yeah.
He's pro.
Well, they said a lot of the stuff, especially in that second one, when they're driving through the jungle and he's doing the chitty chitty bang bang thing.
Yeah.
They said that he forgot his line. So he just started doing that.
Hey, ho, chitty chitty bang bang. And it made it in a movie.
Yeah. And he said the director liked it so much, he just kept it in because they stayed in character the whole time,
I like, what was his Greenspan? What was his name? His little buddy.
What the fuck was his name?
Everyone loves a slinky. Whenever he came there to get Ace, they were like, that dude came in there and was like packing his bag. Oh, you have to go, Ace.
Yeah.
But I'm not ready. I don't have it. What'd he say?
Yeah, he said, I haven't reached true enlightenment. He goes, oh, you just did.
There it is. I see it. He's like, what about my medallion? You can take mine.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It took you years to get this. You can have it.
So, do you know that there was a lot of controversy over this fucking first movie?
Like with like PETA or something?
No, with fucking LGBT. They didn't like the way that they portrayed fucking transgender people.
But it's a movie.
I know, right?
Not like it's Fox News.
Yeah. No, there was some legitimate. Yeah, because
there was some backlash.
Yeah, I was doing some research, and a lot of LGBT activists came out against it because of the way that they handled the whole Finkel Einhorn.
But objection, Your Honor. Finkel wasn't a woman because he wanted to be. He was hiding, and he was trying to get Dan Marino.
Yeah,
he wasn't really into being transgender. He was just. He was the head of the police department. That's why he stole the identity of the woman. It has nothing to do with him wanting to be transgender.
Yeah.
He made a good looking lady. I will say that.
Yeah.
Now, here's what I was waiting for. Eventually when you have the big reveal, he's hiding Mr. Winky. He finally figured out that Louis Einhorn was a replicant.
Yeah.
I thank you, because that's the chick. That's Rachel.
Yeah,
from Blade Runner. I don't know if you knew that.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, I was like, she's a replicant.
She's not real.
This is the prequel to Blade Runner.
This was the OG replicant.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What that would be crazy if it was all canon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So they find a way to work it in. It's like 3 degrees of replicates or something.
Yeah, 3 degrees of Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
But so this was one of the first movies. This is the first movie. This is the first time I was ever exposed to any kind of like extreme metal music too.
Yeah.
Like you see Cannibal Corpse on stage.
You didn't even know it was Cannibal Corpse.
No. And you're like, holy shit,
what is rocking out.
Yeah. I wish I could have been a fly on the wall that day. You know what I mean?
I've always heard that Jim Carrey was a fan of Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
I saw an interview with him a couple of weeks ago where he was on the Tonight Show. Johnny Carson Tonight Show.
Oh yeah.
That's how long ago it was.
Yeah, wearing the big jacket.
Yeah. Where he was talking about being a huge fan of Napalm Death.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's weird.
It is weird. But it's fucking awesome as fuck, too,
It is
though.
awesome.
I mean, he's just a bro. You know what I'm saying?
He is a bro, man. I mean, he's weird now. No, he's still Jim Carrey. He's just older.
He just got out of hand.
Caught several STDs. But
yeah. Would you expect any less, though?
No. When I heard about his party lifestyle, though, I was shocked.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the way it comes off, you don't picture him, you know, like that. Like,
no. But, I mean,
he's Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
He gets a free pass.
He does. I mean, he put his time in. You know what I'm saying?
He gave us, you know, a good 20 years of his life. I'd say 20.
When did he go into In Living Color? Because I would say that's the start of it for me.
Early 90s.
See, Jim Carrey.
How you living? What? How you living? Like 92, 91?
Let me go back here. All right, we've got
he was original cast member, James Carrey. What would say at the beginning?
TV movie. He was in the Duck Factory TV series. Earth Girls Are Easy. I don't see fucking. There it is. 1990 to 2001. So before that, he was in Pink Cadillac and Earth Girls Are Easy. And then after he did Ace Ventura in 94, The Mask in 94, Dumb and Dumber in 94.
94 was the big year.
95, he was Batman Forever. 95 was Ace Ventura When Nature Calls. 96 was The Cable Guy. 97 was Liar Liar. 98 was The Truman Show. Man on the Moon was 99. Me, Myself, and Irene was 2000. And The Grinch was 2000.
See, I'm talking about the hits.
Yeah.
That's a good 20 years of hits.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about when it got weird later on.
Yeah. Well, he did a couple of good ones. Like Bruce Almighty was okay.
It was good.
Eternal Sunshine for a dramedy is really good.
I like the way it's shot.
Yeah.
Put a lot of work into it.
A Series of Unfortunate Events.
Lemony Snicket's.
Yeah, that one was okay. Fun with Dick and Jane. I actually liked that one.
Oh,
number 23.
Another one that's good was Me, Myself, and Irene.
Oh my god,
that shit
that's
was funny.
One of my favorites. Yeah,
dude. When he is sitting in that sink, when he sits down on that dildo and he picks it up, he's like, "I bet you had fun last night." he's like, you know, wiggling it around, and she's like, "It wasn't for me." And he's like, "Oh!" And then you see him sitting in the sink, rinsing out his butthole.
Yeah,
funny, man.
Yeah. Well, then he was in Horton Hears a Who, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah. The Truman Show, dude.
Yeah.
I think that's the first, like dramatic role I ever saw him do.
Yeah. But.
Really good.
Yeah, but he put on some, like, legit. He had some legit funny stuff going
chops.
on. Yeah.
I love funny.
You. I love you, Philip Morris.
He makes out with dude in the bathroom.
He sucks fucking dude's dick on that boat and spits it in the fucking ocean. I'll never forget that shit.
Jim Carrey's not afraid to go there.
No, hell no. He probably
at that moment right there is when he made up for the transgender comments.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna suck a dick on screen, you know.
Then he did Mr. Popper's Penguin. Ugh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw the trailer. That was enough.
What about the incredible Burt Wonderstone? What'd you think about that?
It was
so.
Yeah, did you see it?
Yeah, I watched it.
I'll watch anything with him in it. Didn't that have
Steve Carell?
Yeah, so that was when Carell was making his.
Yeah.
You know. And the way it felt was like, because if you think about it, Steve Carell's style of comedy, kind of like Jim Carrey's.
It is.
They're on the same level.
Yeah.
And it was almost like he was passing the torch to Carell.
Yeah, it kind of felt that way. And those two interacting together was great.
Good. Him playing a fucking mind whisperer, mind shadow. What was that? The mind freak? Oh, my God, dude.
Chris Angel? Yeah. He said, "I'm going to drill this hole in my head." And he did it, and he goes,
yeah. And his eye, like, started doing weird shit. It's funny.
Those two interacting was hilarious. The other stuff, like the side story about dude losing his magic and fucking him and his partner. That was kind of bullshit, but and then he did fucking Kick-Ass 2, which he was pretty good in that. And then he did Dumb and Dumber. Yeah. Dumb and Dumber 2. The Bad Batch. Yeah. The Bad Batch, Dark Crimes, where that's that serious fucking movie that he did in the UK where he plays that detective. That came out in 2016. Crazy. Yeah.
When he was going around being weird. Plus he's got that one like Death to Snoochie type film. Where he's it's a TV show, right?
Yeah, Kidding. I haven't watched.
I haven't either. I heard it was good, but
I did too. And then that's all he's got, like Kidding, and then Sonic the Hedgehog is in post production.
He's playing Dr.
Robotnik. Yeah,
that should be interesting.
If you go through his filmography, he doesn't have that many stinkers, really. Nah.
Well, and the stinkers that he's got, they're movies that we're not the target audience.
No, they're a lot of either chick flicks or kid movies. Like
they're not for us.
The Grinch movie was okay, but people suck that movie's dick, and I don't understand why. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't bad, but it wasn't
as good as the original.
Well, it wasn't my quintessential fucking Christmas movie. When I think Christmas movies, I don't think
Christmas Vacation and Christmas Story.
Yeah, and fucking Scrooge, Charlie Brown, the fucking Rankin and Bass fucking claymation. Do you know people are bitching? Have we talked about this? People are bitching about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
The 100-year-old cartoon?
Yeah.
Why?
Because hold on, let me pull it up.
It's not PC.
It says it's under fire. It says in a viral video. Yeah, in a viral video tweeted by the Huffington Post last Wednesday, critics are accusing the 1964 movie of being seriously problematic and encouraging bullying.
That's the story of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. He was bullied because he looked different. But at the end of the day, he saved fucking Christmas, goddammit.
I know,
There's a story here.
It's fucking crazy.
I mean, dude, without that, you have no story.
No.
He just looked different.
Yeah, and he overcome his... He helped
Santa fly through the fog.
Yeah. He got
his own song.
But let's think about it. If you're going to accuse Rudolph of being seriously problematic and encouraging bullying, think of every fucking Disney movie ever.
Yeah.
Where you have
What about Dumbo?
Yeah.
Oh, which is being remade into a live action movie as we speak.
Yeah. Oh, we watched the trailer on one of the episodes. Yeah. But every Disney movie ever, you have a
little bit of racism, just a little bit, like a healthy amount,
just a touch.
Yeah.
Just
I done seen about everything when I see elephants fly.
But it's you've got a character that is not that is different and is not capable of handling this situation.
And he looked different than everyone.
Yeah.
He had a fucking glowing red nose.
Yeah. He owned that shit by the end of the movie. He
did own it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
accused of a bully and
see, that's the problem. That's the problem. Like they want everybody to look like the same. They want everybody to people want everybody to look like
how the
fucking
world works.
Robot. Yeah. We're not
avatars.
No. It's fucking ridiculous.
I cannot believe that they're digging that deep.
They are.
To go after Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah.
That's digging. You've hit the bottom of the well.
Well, that's the Huffington Post for you.
I don't like the Huffington Post at all.
Well, they go out of their way to be assholes about everything. You know what I mean? Like, out of their way. I think I went to the Huffington Post one time and I was like, this is not the right place for me to be. And then I promptly left.
I learned to hate Huff Post through Tell 'em Steve Dave.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Because almost weekly for a while, he would read some bullshit that they put up.
Yeah.
That was just straight garbage. But they're
Well,
busting Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's chops. I mean, dude, everybody loves Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
yeah.
That's a story of Christmas.
Yes.
How you gonna turn it into something that it's not?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well, and people are on there like, well, if you're gonna accuse Rudolph of being seriously problematic, you have to go back and look at all those claymation uh, Christmas or animated Christmas specials, and some of them have points, like Frosty the Snowman. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Like people were making points of how that's serious. When you break it down, it's seriously problematic. That's a story though. There's a
And it
problem.
was also like 60 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Rudolph came out in 1964, which was how long
A hot
ago?
minute ago.
Yeah. So it'd be 50. Hold on. Let me do some quick math. Quick math. Man, not hot. 54 years old.
There we go. 50 to 60 years, these movies. Dumbo, man, the fucking first 45 minutes of the movie, they're making fun of Dumbo because he looks stupid. He's got big ears. But at the end of the day, he saved the circus because he could fly. Yeah. They had a new attraction.
Yeah, he saved the circus. But that's insensitive though. You know what I'm saying? He can't look different. He's got to be able to fly with his regular ears. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got to give him some regular ass ears.
When that movie comes out, if they don't have backlash, then
yeah.
What they want to do, like take Rudolph off the shelves, like.
Yeah, they're trying to keep it from being played during Christmas.
Fuck that, man. That's a tradition.
Yeah.
That's like apple pie.
I kind of want that Blu-ray box set though. You know what I'm saying?
Is it on Blu-ray?
They've got that. Santa Claus is coming to town. All those claymation on one Blu-ray box set. All of them. I mean, that's a steal. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna do some HuffPost shit right now. All right, this is a HuffPost article. All right, Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Our whole life when we're kids, we're like Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus. What happens if your fucking family's poor and you don't get no toys? Santa Claus just forget about you?
Yeah.
So what do you tell kids?
I don't know. They wasn't good.
There is a Santa Claus, but you were a piece of shit this year, so
yeah,
he didn't come see you.
Yeah.
They gonna get rid of Santa Claus just because of that? Fuck no, it makes too much money.
Well, in our climate, it wouldn't surprise me if there wasn't a petition tomorrow to remove the legend of Saint Nick.
Yeah.
And
establish Hillary Claus.
Oh God. Obama Claus.
Yeah.
The
Obama Claus was this like a bill that Trump passed recently. Like,
I thought the Obama Claus was Benghazi.
Yeah. What difference does it make?
Anyway, you know what's bullshit though, for real? My aunt, right? And she's like 5-6 years older than me, and she's got 5 boys. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah. From ages like 10 to like.
She don't tell them about Santa Claus?
She told them that Santa Claus doesn't exist because she doesn't want to lie to her children.
So the Easter Bunny, what are they fucking? What's that religion? Jehovah's Witness?
No, they're not at all.
So does she tell them like Easter Bunny's not real?
Yeah. None of that shit's real.
I'm not gonna go
there. No, it's fine. Like
that's okay.
It's crazy because like when they're hanging out with the rest of their cousins, the rest of the younger kids, I might be like, "Hey, so and so, what's Santa Claus going to bring you?" Well, this is what I hope I'm getting. This, that, and the other. And then one of them's like, "Santa Claus ain't real," and I'm like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like
it's Christmas, motherfucker. Don't ruin that for a kid.
Just because your mom and dad ruined it for you, don't ruin it for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When you believe in Santa Claus, it's like, look, let them get a couple of years before they realize like what kind of shit show this really is.
Well, and the thing about it too is Christmas always kind of is it's that childlike wonder and innocence. You know what I mean?
It's awesome.
And once you take that away, once your kids figure
then you've
out
got
that
us.
Yeah, then you got regular ass people. So they might as well get a job now. They might as well go to work and fucking start paying bills because, like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't
once
take
that's
Christmas
gone,
away, man.
Yeah, like they don't. I don't get it. I don't understand. I understand because they're very religious. I understand that Christmas is about the story of the birth of Jesus and all this stuff. I get that, but don't take Santa Claus away from them. Give them an opportunity to experience.
My grandparents are very religious, but in their driveway right now, there's a nativity scene, and Santa Claus is in it.
In the nativity
He's
scene?
in it, man. He's there.
Holy shit. Did he
See,
bring
the reason, though, you have Santa Claus, like, kids don't understand Jesus.
No.
They're not even old enough to get that. Listen, man, fuck anybody that doesn't like this. It's my opinion, and they're like assholes, you know? Everybody's got one. Whenever I hear, like, so-and-so's like, oh, it was so great last week, Mason, I'm like, Mason, little 5-year-old Mason got saved.
Yeah.
Mason don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
No.
You forced him into it. They don't know what that is. They don't know what that means. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, no, you talked him into it.
Right. Well, and it's one of those things where this is like my family doesn't understand like why I choose to not go to church and all this stuff because I was raised in it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're forced to go your entire fucking childhood,
you should want to go, not be forced to go.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Like, it doesn't change what I believe, but I was forced to go. That's, you know what I mean? That's like when you shelter kids their entire life and then they get out into the real world, what do they normally do?
Go fucking crazy, man.
Exactly. Why? I mean, it should be their decision. You know what I mean? And I understand that, like, well, they're just kids. They shouldn't be able to make that kind of decision. But at the end of the day, like, yeah, they kind of
exactly. They're just kids. They can't even. They shouldn't be making a decision whether they're saved or not.
Yeah,
because they don't even fully understand that.
No,
they just know that you want them to.
Yeah,
and they might get a good Christmas present if they do it.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't understand that. Like, why would you fucking tell your children that this wonderful thing doesn't exist? Because you don't want to lie to them.
Pure meanness.
Well, but my thing is, man, their kids are just now turning. The oldest one is just now turning 10. So they really realistically think that they're going to live their entire life and not lie to their children one time. You know what I'm saying?
Because Santa Claus will come and see my kid.
Oh yeah,
there will until they stop believing.
Yeah,
there will be presents under the tree from me, and then presents from Santa Claus.
Yeah,
I've heard some parents say they don't like to tell their kids that because they want the kids to know who the presents came from.
Yeah, that's fucking selfish.
Very. The whole point of Santa Claus, man, is like it helps because it's like if you're a good kid all year. That's the whole point here. So you're like, you're trying to, be good because Santa Claus, he's got eyes in the back of his head, okay?
He sees everything.
Everything. Sees you when you're sleeping. We know it's creepy, but he sees you. Don't be doing weird shit. And you tell kids that because they don't understand. That's like, it's like Jesus or something like.
Yeah.
He sees you all the time,
Yeah.
They're similar, but they don't understand that yet.
No.
Don't push them in. It's like, okay. It's like, well, while we're at it, let's round the kids up, start talking about the end of the book.
Yeah, let's go into Revelation.
Yeah, let's start telling them, oh, fuck it, let's get into it, let's scare them.
Yeah. Let's talk about how fucked we really are. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're going to go there, let's do it.
Let's let them vote.
Yeah.
If they can decide that they're saved, they should be able to vote, right?
Don't let fucking Hillary hear that. She'll have vans of toddlers rolling up to the polls. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
My uncle did the same thing. He told his son when he was like 5, he's like, Santa Claus isn't real, the Easter Bunny. Dude, as long as they'll believe, let them.
Yeah.
Because it's awesome.
It is.
When you take them to Disney World and they think that the fucking mascots walking around are real, it's awesome.
Yeah. And even like as an adult, when you go there and you see stuff like that, you suspend your disbelief just enough to be able to enjoy it. You know what I mean?
I rode the Millennium Falcon. Now, really, it was just a chair with a screen, but
yeah,
I was on it.
Yeah. Oh, I went through whenever we went to Universal Studios, I went through the Terminator thing. I fought fucking Terminators. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I rode the Jurassic Park ride.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean,
it makes me mad when people want to take that away from kids, man.
Yeah.
Let them, they'll eventually figure it out.
Yeah. Somebody from school will ruin it for them, or they'll figure it out themselves. And, you know,
I found the presents in the closet.
Yeah.
That's how I found out.
Right.
I was very young, maybe 3rd grade. I found the presents.
Yeah.
And I said, in the closet. And then Christmas rolled around, and I got those presents. And they're for Santa Claus. And I was like, this shit's been in that closet for about 2 months. Like, right. Santa Claus, you know, he's an overachiever this year. He dropped them off early.
Yeah, he said, I ain't got time to fuck with
I had one of those, but I'm glad I had a parent that let me believe as long as I believe. Like, they didn't try to.
Yeah. That's the same way with my parents, too. Which, it was different for my parents, though. Because, like, we spent Christmas at my mom's. Christmas morning, we woke up at my mom's house, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, we would get presents from Santa Claus and from my mom and stepdad. But when we went to Dad's house, we would always do Christmas there the night before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was one of those situations where, like,
you got 2 Christmases.
I got 2 Christmases, but only one of them was from Santa Claus. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it was planned out in a way where it was like, well, it made the disbelief last that much longer. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, well, we opened presents over here and Santa Claus dropped them off early. It's like, no.
Mm-hmm. And he ate some of the cookies.
No. Like, this is, you know what I mean? Like, this was from Dad and Grandma and whoever, and then Santa Claus is gonna come in the morning. Or
Santa Claus always gets you the big ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The biggest shit. Bicycle.
Yeah, the bicycle. I spent one Christmas with my dad, 1994. Got a bicycle.
Right.
It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That was the only Christmas I ever got to spend like at my dad's. Other than that, I was at my mom's.
Right.
But we always had, you know, Christmas was always there. We always had Christmas.
Yeah.
There's always a tree every year. So they don't put a tree up?
Yeah, they put a tree up.
Well, they should not put a tree up, right? I mean,
I know, exactly.
Do they celebrate Thanksgiving, turkey? You know, that shit's not real. Like,
yeah.
We gave the Pilgrims gave the Indians fucking blankets covered in smallpox. Like,
yeah, right. Like, come on now.
You expect me to believe there was no fucking dressing in macaroni?
No.
There was blankets with smallpox.
But that's my favorite.
Thanksgiving is the best.
That's my favorite holiday.
Nobody expects presents. You just eat.
And hang out.
That's the best, dude. With family, you just eat.
Yeah.
That's my favorite, too.
Yeah.
No one expects anything.
No. And I don't, whenever we do Christmas, I'm like, don't buy me anything.
And they always do.
I don't want to buy you anything. You feel bad
because if they get you, and they're like, well, you need to come by here and get your present on Christmas. Like, goddamn, now I got to get you something.
Yeah. It's, yeah.
Stressful.
But what can you do? It is.
Some people, you got big families. You got to get, you know.
Yeah.
Got to get everybody something. You broke as fuck.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to have kids so we can do Christmas.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy.
I'm going to stay up late Christmas Eve. I'm going to fucking eat half the cookies, bite one in half, and leave it there. You know, drink a little bit of the milk.
Yeah.
I'm excited to do that.
Did you leave the carrots out for the reindeer?
No, man.
We did.
See, that's awesome. Would the carrots be gone?
They would be partially eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always better like that.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, look, there's the teeth. You can see where they've been in half.
It's got hair on it.
Look, they even ate some of the ranch dressing, too. They dipped it in there before they ate it. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. It's just
why would you want to take that away from a kid?
Exactly.
Man?
It just sucks knowing
it's mean as fuck. It's got nothing to do with religion, man. Imagination. No. Let them have an imagination for a while. Like, don't, before you bring them over to the real world.
Yeah.
And say, guess what? You remember how we used to tell you could always be whatever you wanted to be? That's not true. You can be what we can afford for you to be. And that ain't much.
Unless you get a scholarship, motherfucker. You know,
you better play sports.
School. Yeah, right. I don't.
But I'm gonna stay up late, dude. Put the presents out.
And
under the tree, you'll have the presents, like presents from Dad, Mom.
Yeah.
Those will already be there. But when they wake up Christmas morning, they come down the steps. Hopefully it snows. Sometimes it happens. You wake up Christmas morning, there's snow.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a goddamn Christmas miracle. What are the odds, you know?
Yeah.
It's 70 degrees outside, there's snow.
Yeah.
When they come downstairs,
would you take it so far to rent one of those snow blowers and just wow, be out there fucking blowing
wake the kids
snow
up? Yeah. What's that noise? Go back to bed.
Santa Claus.
I can't wait though. I'm gonna have a family that has never celebrated Christmas before. Like when they get here, they've never had Christmas. They've never had a tree.
That's gonna be.
I can't wait.
Yeah. That's gonna be one of those things where it's like, oh, you don't know? Well, let me tell you a story. And you're gonna get to watch all those Christmas specials and
Whenever I would go to like families, you know, you got to go to your grandparents' house. We're opening presents here. It might be the week before Christmas or the day of, the day before something. It's always, you know, because they know everybody's going to be busy Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Or it might be one of those things where it's like, all right, guys, let's hurry up, open our presents because we got to get dressed to go to Grandma's house.
Yeah.
We got to go eat. We got to show up.
Yeah, we've got.
Yeah.
You can play with this stuff later.
We'll just leave the mess here.
Yeah, leave it.
Yeah. Watching kids, man, open presents is like the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, and watching them freak out.
Yeah, even you're sitting there, you know you ain't gonna get nothing because you're too old. You might get a gift card for fucking iTunes or something.
It'll be all right.
It's fine. I've had my time.
Yeah.
But watching kids, man, it's just like they just rip that shit apart and holy shit, Santa Claus brought me what I wanted. It's like, he picked it. He bought it at Walmart. Look.
Yeah.
You know?
He even left the receipt here.
Yeah, so you could take it back. He even gave you batteries.
Yeah.
Good batteries, too. Energizer Platinums.
And that was always the thing, like stacks of, or you catch them slipping when you think back. They're like, oh, we need batteries for this. It didn't say it on the box when Santa Claus dropped it off. It didn't say anything about fucking.
And then I'm over there with a toothpick in my mouth. I'm like, check your stocking.
Yeah.
There's batteries in that stocking over there.
Yeah.
There's batteries. There's candy. There might be some Pogs. I'm just kidding. We don't do that anymore. Did you ever get Pogs in your stocking?
Yeah.
I got some Pogs.
I've still got some somewhere.
Yeah. I don't even know what they were used for.
They were like fucking Pokemon cards before Pokemon cards.
People just kept buying them for me, and I didn't.
Yeah.
I was like, cool.
Yeah.
I got a Garbage Pail Kid Pogs, you know?
Shit, those are the best ones.
Yeah. This one's got boogers coming out of his nose.
Look at him. Just look at him.
Yeah, man. Damn anybody that would take that away from a kid.
And damn these people that are fucking trying to get Rudolph and shit off there.
Dude.
Fuck them.
The Grinch was nothing but a fucking bully. His fucking name is the Grinch.
Yeah.
He was a hateful motherfucker. But
at the
end of the movie, his heart grew fucking 3 sizes.
Yeah.
And he was going around like Scrooge, man, handing out fucking turduckens and, you know, feeding little Timmy's family. And that's the story of Christmas. They'd always It's like, wait now, like we just started watching. Wait like 30 more minutes. Shit's gonna get better, I promise.
To me, you know, you remember that a while back there was a that music video by Joyner Lucas, I'm Not Racist.
Yeah.
You know, people were outraged. And then when you watch it, you're like, well, this isn't there's a meaning behind this video. So the people that are bitching about this obviously didn't watch it all the way through. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They only watched the first part of it, which is the most shocking part on purpose.
Which is
you know
the
what
white man yelling at the black guy.
Yeah. That's
by the
like
end of the video, they're fucking hugging.
They're friends.
And they're gonna go to a barbecue together.
Yeah. That sums up all these fucking Christmas fucking stories. That's it. In a fucking there's just not as much profanity and not as much racism involved. You know what I'm saying?
Unless it's Disney.
This is America. Yeah.
Fuck anybody that wants to get rid of Christmas. I feel like that's coming at some point.
Yeah.
The nation's gonna move, and they're gonna say we don't want to do Christmas anymore. Not like this.
Yeah.
We want to get rid of Santa Claus, and Coca-Cola's gonna be like, fuck.
Yeah. What are they gonna do?
We just made fucking 10 million cans of Coke with Santa Claus on it.
Yeah.
They're already pumping them out. Dude, over here they had Christmas decorations out 2 months ago.
Yeah.
As soon as Halloween was finished, there were trees in the place. What about Halloween? Are those kids allowed to celebrate Halloween?
They dress up, but they celebrate something other than Halloween because it's like the devil's
All Saints Day.
Whatever.
In other countries, it's All Saints Day where they go to the cemetery and light candles. You know, decoration.
Yeah,
that's what we call that here. Like, I'm like, oh, that's decoration. When you go to the cemetery, clean it up. Everybody cut the grass.
Yeah,
spruce up the place. Put some light out. You know.
Yeah. Oh, I know how that is.
Yeah, I've been to a few decorations. It's like, great, let's go cut grass at a fucking graveyard.
Yeah.
I'm going to be weed eating around tombstones for the next 6 hours. I've done it, though.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I've got a, you know, when you grow up where we grew up, there's certain cemeteries where, like, goddamn half your family's buried.
Yeah.
And it's up to you to clean the place up once a year.
And that's, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Hell. At least we're here to clean up.
Yeah, right.
Now look at it. I'm like low-key pissed off that people are trying to take Santa Claus away from kids, man.
It's crazy, right?
For no damn good reason.
Yeah. And see, these are just fucking, and my aunt and them is just fucking, they don't even have a political agenda behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Nowhere in the Bible does it say thou shalt not celebrate Christmas with Santa Claus.
A lot of people justify it as a false idol.
It's not, though.
It's not. Like, you're not worshiping Santa Claus. You're just...
We're not killing people in the name of Santa Claus.
Wouldn't that be crazy, though?
Yeah. In the name of Saint Nick.
The Santa War of 20-30.
Choking motherfuckers. What is that shit called? Stencil? What is it called? Tinsel?
Yeah, tinsel.
Yeah, we're like choking people out with it, hanging them.
Fucking them up.
Yeah. Hitting them with a tinsel noose.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. Let these boys be boys, you know?
You let them watch. You let them watch Santa deliver presents.
Yeah, really. You know, there's a fucking 24-hour live stream where you see where Santa Claus is.
Yeah. And it's the actual air traffic control. Like, NASA gets involved. Like, it's...
Yeah, it's a big deal.
It's fun, man.
Yeah.
It's like we're all in on it, too.
Yeah.
You know, where everybody's in on it. It's like, yeah, let's we're doing this for the kids.
Yeah, for the children, for the future.
Let them, I know that Timmy's 10, but he might get 2 more years out of this.
Yeah, let him fucking enjoy it.
Before he realizes that it's a shit show.
Yeah.
Those were simpler times.
They were. They were much simpler.
Dude, back in the day, when I was a kid, if somebody would have said that, they would have stabbed him to death. Like,
right.
You know, Santa Claus, get rid of him.
Yeah.
I think not.
It's fucked up, man. I don't understand it. I don't get it. And I don't like them trying to push Rudolph out. Like, yeah, you're right. The next fucking logical step in this whole fucking charade is fucking getting rid of.
Well, if we're gonna get rid of that, we might as well get rid of every holiday.
Yeah.
Even birthdays. Because I'm offended that your birthday falls on a day that's not my birthday.
Yeah. I'm offended that I get a fucking day old or a year older.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I took my birthday off of Facebook so nobody would know it. Because if people don't say anything, it's like it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But I will say this: whenever you do that, you kind of forget how old you are. I'm like, sometimes I have to. I'm like, wait a minute.
Do some quick math.
And I'm like, holy shit! Oh my god, no! Like, I'm almost dead. Nah.
Wouldn't it be crazy if we had an expiration date?
Carousel. Yeah, what was that movie? Logan's Run.
Yeah.
And Logan's Run, when you hit like 25, or something, they
23?
kill you. Yeah, it's like early 20s. They kill you.
Yeah.
You have to die because there's too many people.
Yeah.
I mean, I could think of a few people that need to ride Carousel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what's crazy though? That you remember that movie that came out with
where you have the time? Just a Timberlake?
No. This one was way earlier than that. It was called The Island. It had fucking Obi-Wan in it.
Is this the one where you would have a body?
This was one where they worked all day long in this like factory situation. And it came out. All right, here we go. 2005, The Island. It had Scarlett Johansson and Ewan McGregor, Sean Bean, Steve Buscemi.
This is the one where, whenever you were a clone.
Yes.
And when that's what I was talking about. And because I remember the football player.
Yeah.
The big black guy.
Yeah.
Like his clone, like the real version of him died or got hurt somehow. His knee was messed up. So they came to collect his body.
Yeah.
Fucked up movie.
It is.
How fucked up would that be, dude, if you were just waiting for your rich ass, doppelganger to come cop up your fucking organs?
Yeah. That's fucking
good movie though.
That's gonna be the future. Did you see that the government, I don't know what government because I didn't click on it, I just saw the headline.
China.
But China is approving, whoever it is approving them to use stem cells to resurrect the dead.
What?
Yeah. That's real. Let me fucking do a Google search. Because I saw they've been talking about this for a long time.
Like people that just died, because if you've been dead for a couple of years, there ain't gonna be much to bring back.
All right, hold on. I'm pulling it up.
I mean, body starts to rot and
the newest article that I see is from February the 1st, 2018. Can't see the stem cells.
The Island was directed by Michael Bay.
That's crazy.
One of his better movies. I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Good, like freaky story.
Yeah.
Makes you think.
All right. Well, a lot of these articles are from 2016, 2017, 2018. But it says here that new Philadelphia-based company BioQuark Incorporated thinks it's found a way to reanimate brains in newly deceased patients through a combination of stem cells and other therapy.
Which means they've done it to something.
BioQuark's proposed study, set to begin in South America later this year, will attempt to stir up electrical activity in the brain of 20 brain-dead subjects. The company plans to accomplish this by delivering stem cells to the brain that will grow into new brain cells with the help of electrical nerve stimulation, laser therapy, and nurturing.
Regenerate life.
Well, if it works for people that are like in comas, that's one
great.
thing.
But once someone is pronounced dead,
should they be allowed?
So.
No, no, because it's like that fucking that scary movie.
That's not going to end well.
No,
that's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers kind of shit right there. Like, what would it like? What that would be so weird to bring somebody back that's been dead for like a month.
I don't think that you would want to come back.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah, like
why did you do this? And then they're like, all right, let's say the way you died was like traumatic as fuck,
and you
remember it.
Oh yeah.
And you like go to bed at night and you live it out every night. You're the way you live out your death every fucking night in your dreams. Like,
fuck
that, dude. I think when you're gone, man. But if you're in a coma, and they can fix the brain, brain dead people.
Yeah.
Because technically they're not dead. Somebody that was in a wreck and they're brain dead, or they were underwater too long. It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see anything wrong with that. That's a treatment.
Well, and to me, it makes sense. Like, think about it. If something was, God forbid, something was to happen to somebody that you know, and they are in a coma, no brain activity, nothing, the doctor can come to you and be like, look, we've got two options. Okay. We've got three options. We can leave them the way they are. Hopefully they'll come out of it, but
probably 99%. Not.
Yeah. We can administer this new,
or we can pull the plug.
Yeah, those are your three options.
Well, let's try it.
Yeah, exactly.
What we got to lose? Let's roll the dice. If they don't come out of it, no harm done.
Yeah, then you can make the big decision.
But like, look, man, I've got, my mom passed away over 10 years ago. Yeah. No way would I be like, yeah, bring my mom back.
No.
Because that would be fucking weird.
Yeah.
And then you could just like picture them like they'd be standing there like fucking Get Out.
Yeah.
Like nose start bleeding. Yeah. They wouldn't be normal. There's no way. Nah, I think once you've been dead, man, like, sometimes there's people like that'll be dead for hours.
Yeah.
And they'll revive them.
Yeah.
It happens. People that like, they had that few years ago, this one guy went into cardiac arrest. And they wrapped his body in this like freezer blanket.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Put him on ice because if you freeze the brain, it won't die. You can save that. You won't go brain dead. And they brought the motherfucker back, man. Been dead for hours. That's amazing.
Funny. Yeah.
So yeah, if we could, you remember that woman? You remember the first woman that they were like, we're gonna unplug her, Terry Schiavo.
Yeah.
She was a vegetable for like 20 years.
And didn't she wake up?
No. her family, they unplugged her. They said, we can't, we're spending thousands and thousands of dollars keeping her, she was brain dead for 20 years. Would have been great if,
Yeah.
What makes you kind of go against unplugging them sometimes is sometimes, man, there's people in a coma for 10 years and they fucking wake up.
Yeah.
And they're like, I heard everything. I heard every word you said.
Yeah.
I could hear every one of you.
Yeah.
It's like I was here. I just couldn't move.
Well, that's like that story where that guy was, he was like that whenever he was a child, and he was like 8 or 9, maybe even younger than that. And then when he turned like 24, 25, something like that, he came out of it. But he wasn't in the hospital. He was at home. Like his mom was taking care of him. And she like put Barney on repeat.
Uh-huh.
And he came out and he's like, fuck you and fuck Barney. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he fucking, because he was.
That really happened?
Yeah, yeah. He came out. You could hear it. Yeah. Could you imagine for like 20 years watching the same like 5 episodes of Barney on repeat?
No. The same white tape over and over again?
Yeah. You know that fucking white tape. Yeah.
They're white with purple writing.
Yeah.
What's crazy about that, last year sometime, maybe not even a year ago, about a week ago, What's his name? Shit. I remember Sugar Tits. He got in trouble.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, Mel Gibson was on Joe Rogan's podcast. Now
Right.
Mel Gibson has like an ungodly amount of money.
Of
You know
course.
what I'm saying? He's Mel fucking Gibson.
He's fucking Riggs.
Yeah.
Riggs.
Getting too old for this shit. All right. He's great. I like Mel Gibson. I like the actor. I don't really get into what he does off camera, but
yeah. But he's a good
I like
actor.
just about every movie that he's in, especially Lethal Weapon.
Oh yeah.
But his father started to get dementia. Either his father or his father-in-law.
Yeah.
Took him to Mexico, and they did this stem cell shit that's like taboo as fuck. Right. They don't do it nowhere else. Like Mexico's like, we do it here. Brought him back, man.
No shit.
Dementia went away.
Wow.
They fixed him. I don't see anything wrong with that.
No, I don't either.
I think the government doesn't want to do it because that's the only way to kill these old people off.
Yeah.
They don't want them to live forever because then they got to give them Social Security for fucking ever. Like, they want you to die off. You're costing them money. But he took his father down there, or his stepdad, and they brought him, or his father-in-law. They brought him back, man. They saved him. Like, it worked. Now, I think he has to continue treatments.
Yeah.
In the States, that's called playing God.
Yeah.
But here's what I say to that. Here's what I say to that. Flying on airplanes playing God.
Yeah.
Driving a car is playing God.
Being president.
All the stuff that, is playing God. Like,
yeah.
Or you could look at it like this. If your mind works that way, God gave you the stuff you need to do all this.
Yeah. So
if he didn't want you, whenever people say this, I say, well, something I had to fly over here. They say, well, if God wanted me to fly, he'd give me wings. I'm like, he did.
Yeah.
He gave you a fucking airplane.
He gave you the ability to build something that can fly. Yeah. Well, but if you think about it too, the government doesn't want this stuff to happen either because that's like the cure for cancer or
there is a cure for cancer.
Well, anything like that, once that's out there and people have access to it, then all that treatment that the
pharmaceutical companies and shit are going to be losing money like crazy.
Yeah.
They'll go under.
Well, I think that's one of the main reasons why they haven't legalized weed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can self-medicate with that and you can quit taking all these prescriptions, then what's going to happen?
But even using CBD is good. It's good for you.
Which is illegal here now.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
That's fuck, dude.
It's fucking
ridiculous. Does not get you high.
Well, fucking kratom.
If you smoke CBD and marijuana together, the CBD will cancel out the high feeling from the THC.
Right.
Because it can't bond to those receptors. Like, CBD's been proven to help with anxiety, pain, seizures.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen the seizure shit on video.
Those kids flipping out and they drop it under their tongue,
and then they're back. Fine. Yeah,
and they want to ban that.
Well, I know several people here that was using it for seizures, and whenever they made it illegal again, these people were freaking. See, it's legal here if you have a prescription, but
who the fuck's gonna give you a prescription for it?
Exactly.
Yeah. How you gonna get one?
Yeah.
Like marijuana in the United States, back in the day you could get a prescription for marijuana through the government.
Yeah.
And they would mail you this tin every month with like 480 joints in it.
Yeah.
Those people are dying off. They won't issue new cards. And there's like a few people left that still get that. But they were like in chronic pain or something. Like it saved their life, you know? What I don't understand, like, look, if you're going to ban marijuana, I get crystal meth and cocaine. I mean,
oh yeah.
When you look at a pothead and then you look at a coke head, it's like, yeah, this dude's got problems.
Yeah.
His teeth are falling out. He spent all his money, you know.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is if he could go to the store and buy a little vial for like $20, he'd be saving money. But that's, you know, anyway. By making all this shit illegal, you create the black market.
Yeah.
The crime rate goes through the roof. Guarantee you there's still hundreds of people in Alabama still doing CBD.
Yeah, for
now
sure.
They got to buy it black market style. They got to risk their damn, you know, going to jail.
Yeah.
They got to go buy it on the street. Who knows if they're getting the real thing.
It might be laced with fucking
fentanyl, you know, goddamn,
yeah.
and kill everybody.
Fuck that.
But what's crazy is like you can't smoke weed because it makes you feel high.
Yeah.
But you can get drunk.
Yeah.
All day,
which is worse.
every day.
It's worse.
Don't make sense.
Well, I saw something earlier where, and I don't know how true this is, or I don't know how much validity it has, but they're saying that that Trump's trying to push through a federal medical for the whole United States, which is one step closer. You know what I'm saying?
It's getting it off the federal list.
Yeah.
What needs to happen is this though, because over here they're doing something. They've made it medical. Like you can get medical, not like you can go into a dispensary and get a medical card, like through a doctor.
Yeah.
You can get like the pill form or something, you know.
Yeah.
But what they did is they have a bill that they passed in the state of Georgia when it goes legal, and it will. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
They're already trying like hell in Atlanta to push it through. When you get a medical marijuana card, you can't own a gun.
Yeah, I've heard
you can't buy a gun, you can't own a gun. Don't know why the two have anything to do with each other.
Yeah.
But what it's going to do is it's going to stop people from going to getting a medical card, and they're going to do it illegally.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to, you know, they don't want to take their pistol away.
So if you already own a weapon, you have to turn it over?
That's blurry.
What
I understand is it's a concealed carry permit.
Right.
Can't carry a pistol. Don't know why.
That's weird.
Did you know if you're on the no-fly list, you can't own a gun?
Yeah, I knew about that.
Yeah. They put about 100 people a day on the no-fly list. Sometimes people go to the airport that have never been in trouble with the law, and for some reason they're on the no-fly list.
That doesn't make any sense.
Kids go in there sometime, and they're on the no-fly list.
Is there a website where you can check to
they're
see
like
if you're
adding names by at random somehow. I don't know. Kids, dude, have gone to the airport to fly somewhere, and they're like, oh, he can't fly ever.
Why?
What? He's on the no-fly list. How's that even make sense?
Yeah, that's fucking
He's
ridiculous.
a kid. I think our country's too PC.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that whenever the 87-year-old lady in front of me that's got a walker has to take her fucking shoes off,
yeah,
and get cavity searched, I'm like, let's be real here. She's not who you're looking for.
Yeah.
Now, behind me, about 3 people back, there's a group of people you can only see their eyes.
And that's
the people you need to search.
Yeah.
We don't know what's under that blanket.
But that's racist.
Check this out. Is it?
According to the fucking liberals, it is.
Not to me.
No.
Look, man, I was in Hong Kong, right? We went through TSA, just like every other airport. They take your bag, they open it, look at it, blah, blah, blah. You take your shoes off, put them in a bucket, empty your pockets. You go through the scanner, you get everything back, you're done. If you ain't got nothing to hide, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Exactly.
All right? All right, man, look, I've been on a few planes, all right? You go to your gate, and you wait for them to say that you can board, and they boarded sections.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to board seat here through here. That way you don't have everybody trying to get on the plane at one time. They load it from the back to the front. Sometimes they let the people that have first class get on first and sit down and get comfortable, you know. They paid $6,000 for a ticket. It's fair. All right, we're in the gate. All right, walking down this ramp, and when you get to the bottom of the ramp, there's that little extender gate that they hook to the plane. You walk through that, you're on the plane.
Yeah.
At the bottom of this ramp, there were 2 tables, and there were like 10 people, and they were searching everybody before they got on the plane. Never happened. Even people were standing around like, this was weird. Like, what? Never seen, like, this is strange. All right, look, dude. I walk up to the table, and I set my bag down, and I bring it on the plane with me. The woman opened it, ran her hand across the top of my stuff, and then closed it, and I went on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are they doing this? I turned around and looked behind us. There were about 10 women with fucking burqas on. And I said, that's it right there. Yeah. They have to search us all, but that's what they want. Dude, they barely look through my bag. And what they do is they have this piece of, like, it looks like when you get a shot and they take that little alcohol thing and rub it on there?
Yeah.
So they've got this thing that looks like that, and they open your bag and they run it around the edges, and then they look at it. And if it turns a certain color, there's bomb residue. There's bomb powder. That shit like spreads.
Right.
And that's what they're doing. But they searched everyone to get on that plane. And I know it's because they wanted to search those women.
Yeah.
There's no way they were going to let those 10 people get on, without checking them out.
Yeah.
Seeing what they had in their carry-on. And I mean, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. I'm okay with it.
It's just to protect everyone.
Yeah.
But they had to search us all.
Yeah.
It took about an extra 2 hours to board the plane.
But the plane didn't go down?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
The first time I flew on a plane was to Florida from Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah.
45-minute flight. The woman, this was like a few years after 9/11. So security this is like 2005 or something.
Yeah.
Security's through the roof,
Right.
The woman sitting directly across from me, dude, black burqa. All you can see was her eyes. And the whole plane ride, dude, I watched her like a hawk, man. Every time she moved, I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah. What happened here?
Yeah. What is that? You ain't gonna stab me with a letter opener. I was 17.
Well, I mean, I understand. I ain't judging, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta do what you gotta do to be safe.
Hey, I'm fucking paranoid of everybody.
Yeah.
If I go in public,
I watch. I'm the person that watches the door.
Yes.
I have to sit where I can see the door. When I come in, I make a note of all the exits.
Yeah.
In case we got a bell. When I go into a room, dude, I've mapped the place like Jack Reacher.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mental map.
Because you never know.
Yeah.
The world that we live in, dude, you could be sitting at the Cracker Barrel, having a good time, eating, whatever, country fried steak. Somebody might walk in the door with a gun, dude, and just start shooting people.
Yeah.
You got to be prepared. I'm always watch people. I'm watching like a hawk. Everybody, I look around. I'm one of those people that's like, when you came into the room, did you notice the lady in glasses? Yeah. What color shirt does she have? Red.
Yeah.
You got to, man. Because the people that just go about their business and don't worry about shit like that, that's people that get fucked up.
Yep.
I would straight up, if I saw somebody trying to pull a gun out, I'd like try to tackle them, hit them with something.
Yeah.
Scream. I'd be the motherfucker probably get shot trying to save everybody there.
Yeah.
It worried me when that shit started. Remember when, in the last administration, we just had a lot of fucking public shootings.
Yeah.
Like a lot. And I would get worried, man. I'd be in Walmart and be like, man, somebody come in here with a gun, just fucking go crazy.
Yeah. And what kills me is people's like, that stuff don't happen around here. Well, shit. That's whenever it
happened in Alabama. Remember that guy went in that bar?
Yeah.
And shot it up? Like,
yeah.
That shit does happen.
That's when you gotta look out the most. It's whenever it doesn't happen.
I get paranoid about being in church.
Oh yeah.
I know after the several church cities that we have, there's a lot of churches now. Like once they start their service, they lock it down, man. They don't let people go in and out.
Yeah,
they'll lock the doors. And if you're going to a church in the South, there's going to be at least 4 to 5 people in that church packing.
Oh yeah,
at least. I would take a gun.
Yeah,
that's sad. You got to take a gun to church.
I know.
You got to pack a pistol.
You got to pack heat.
Yeah, just to stay safe.
Yeah. Well, do you want to rate this movie?
This is
got
America.
Off track. Yeah.
Rate them both?
Just rate them both.
Well,
yeah.
I think since Travis isn't here, we should get to do the, 1.5 star each.
Let's do it.
I'm going full blown. I'm voting for a Death Star.
I'm down.
On both of them. I'm
down.
even willing to go out on a limb and put them all in the same category. Dumb and Dumber. I watched the shit out of that movie.
Right.
We had a teacher in high school. When you get towards the end of high school and you just got to find somewhere to stick you.
Yeah.
Because you're pretty much you're just waiting till graduation.
Yeah.
We had one teacher that let us watch Dumb and Dumber.
That's
Dude, I
awesome.
probably watched it 200 times that year, because that's the only tape they had that was worth the shit.
Yeah.
Couldn't bring some stuff from home, but it was Dumb and Dumber had been cleared. So I remember many times sitting there falling asleep. They might come down, they might come up. But that's a great movie too.
It is.
The second one was so, and I didn't see the other one.
I did.
When Harry Met Lloyd.
Yeah.
Was it all right?
It was okay.
But it wasn't Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels.
No.
Their chemistry was really good.
It was.
Yeah.
What was out of the 2 Ace Ventura movies, which one was your
my favorite? The first one.
Well, did you have a favorite part? One that gets you every single fucking time?
Makes me laugh real hard.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday when we were talking, dude, it's just his reactions, Ventura. His delivery.
Yeah.
This was Jim Carrey at his fucking peak.
Yeah. It was all downhill.
Like The Mask,
Yeah.
But his just delivery of his lines and the way, his damn Ventura swag,
his pet detective swag.
It's really hard to pick one scene out of the movie that I think's the best, but the whole bit where they go to the crazy house.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, dude.
I'm ready to go in.
I'm ready to go. He said, "Let me do a little super slow mo." Let's see that instant replay. And he sat down. He did really good. His hair was all fucked up. He's wearing a tutu and a Hawaiian shirt with some cargo shorts on. What the fuck, dude? Whenever they were walking down the hallway and he's like, "This is where we keep all the patient stuff," and he went, he splashed some water in his face. They just slam. He slammed it hard too. He was committed to it.
He went full.
But then he tried to climb in that box.
Yeah.
It just fell apart. The dude at the door was like, "Man, I know what I'm doing." It's just so funny.
It is.
I enjoyed it. It was a good watch.
I bet Jackson's never seen it.
I think you're right.
What a motherfucker.
I'd be surprised if he knew who Jim Carrey was.
Yeah.
He's like, "Who?" I'm like, never mind. I got him to watch Friday.
Do you like it?
Yeah, he liked it. How can you not like Friday?
You ain't got shit to do.
That's why I told him. I was like, "You ain't got a job. You ain't got to go to work tomorrow. We're going to watch Friday." Oh, yeah, he liked it.
It's fucking great.
I don't know, though, if I got him to watch it, I don't know if it would carry over because, it's fucking, it's extra.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's fucking extra, man, as a pet detective, but shit, man, I remember many times I'd sit down and watch it just over and over again.
Yeah.
It was good background noise.
Wear it out.
Oh, yeah. I still have my original copy. The box is in rough shape, but it's complete.
complete in box.
It's even got the little insert that was inside. You know, it had some shit on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept it. But yeah, I give it a fucking. I vote for a damn Death Star.
I'm down. I'm good with it.
This is like classic Jim Carrey.
It's it is.
This is Jim Carrey's fucking. What was that? Citizen Kane.
Oh my god. If they came back and was like, we're gonna make a sequel after all this time, would you be down for it?
I mean, I'm gonna watch it. I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't watch it, but I think it's safe to say that it's not gonna be diminishing returns for sure.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, I mean, how did the Dumb and Dumber movie they made a few years ago, how did that one square up to the original?
Yeah, but I think that
not as good.
Well,
I enjoyed it. And they went full Dumb and Dumber with it. They brought it back like it was.
Oh yeah. But I don't know. There's something about Pet Detective that would like it would make more sense to bring that back now because of like the climate of the world. Like think about it. He's been in retirement for so long. He's not on fucking Facebook. He goes on Facebook and sees all this this people being assholes to pets and shit, and he like goes full. He brings it back. You know what I mean?
He watches one of those pet compilations, like where they trick their animals, you know, and they're not being mean to him, but he's like,
"Yeah,
what do you feed him, dude?" We forgot to mention this. One of my favorite scenes in the second one is when they do the nod to fucking Cliffhanger.
Oh my god!
Because Cliffhanger had just came out.
Yeah.
So right at the beginning, he's hanging from that thing, and he's holding that little raccoon's paw, and he's like, "Don't let go," you know, like the almost the exact scene from Cliffhanger.
Yeah,
it was really funny. He's wearing like the yodeling, you know, like the gear. He's got the little green shorts with the.
Oh yeah,
that was funny.
Yeah, it was fucking great, and he was like. The helicopter, he goes, you know, you could put someone's eye out with that thing.
Yeah. He said, we got everybody. He said, what about the animal cart go? He's like, it's just a raccoon. Don't worry about it. And he said, if I was you, I would use your body to get to the top. You can't stop me. You know? Then he called him a loser.
He fucking shoots that hook.
Yeah.
Into the rock wall.
But see, like that's what you got to have in the other one. Like, he has to be like getting over something traumatic that happened. Like,
yeah.
But I will say this: the whole movie, he's all about pets. There's just one scene in the second movie where it's like, wait a minute, and it's when he's beating the shit out of that crocodile. You're like, wait a minute, dude. He loves animals, but he's like, quit hitting yourself. You know, he's like, give him the elbow. He's like, don't start something you're gonna want to finish. He pulled him back into the water.
Well, he didn't kill it though. He just showed it who was boss, you know.
He had him hold him under the water. He's like, water tastes good. Glip, 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 glip. And then the scene where they're going down that raft, and he's like, Spike, I'm gonna get you loose. You chew through my ropes. He gets Spike loose. Spike's like the mascot of Pet Detective.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So he gets it out of the rope, and Spike's like pulling on his rope, and he looks and sees the drop off. Then he just hops on that tree, and he's like, Spike. Like,
come back.
It's funny. He just waved.
The fucking rhino scene though.
Oh my god.
That's a classic.
I feel like today though they may cut that out.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you do a Pet Detective movie, who do you let, like Todd Phillips or somebody direct it? What about somebody like, what if they relaunched it? And what Jim Carrey's like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But they got a script that's just too good to pass up on. Who we thinking? Like Danny McBride?
Oh, man.
Zach Galifianakis as the Pet Detective?
You know who I think could pull it off?
Who?
And this is going to be really fucking weird. And if you don't agree, just, fucking Matt Smith.
He could do it. Because you got to be real extra.
Yeah.
The physical comedy has got to be there, like
I think
real extra. Yeah, I mean, his version of the Doctor was very Pet Detective like.
Yeah,
he had that fucking Ventura swag.
Yeah,
that walk kills me, man. That when he comes in the room doing that fucking It's hilarious. Whenever he came, he was already, and in the first movie, he was already setting it up. He's like, a lot of these people here, like rich people get sick and they file like lawsuits for food poisoning. And then he's over there like eating the pate, tasting it. And he goes, he's like, I use the bathroom, dude. When he came out, that was one of the, I remember like back in the day, you remember when you'd watch a movie and it would have like trailers?
Yeah.
And then they would do like now on video.
Yeah.
That was always the scene they showed. Do not go in there. Woo! And he hit his pocket. That fucking water comes out. He's like, you need to get the plumbing. He's like, if I was drinking from the toilet, I'd have been killed. But he come out, dude, his pants were all ripped.
Yeah. It's like, what kind of shit?
What the fuck happened in the toilet, dude?
Yeah, right.
The way that he was spinning, it was like he flushed the toilet and it did that to him.
It fucked him up.
Yeah.
Ripped his pants off.
It was one of those toilets like you see like in a department store or a school when you flush it, it's like whoosh, it'll almost suck you into it.
Yeah, right. Fuck that.
But yeah.
It's a great fucking movie.
Great. You don't like it, I don't care.
I
grew up on it.
Yeah. I did too. Kind of shapes your sense of humor.
It did, man.
Yeah.
It did. For sure.
Well, and it made me want to be like a more physical comedian. You know what I'm saying?
My comedy's better if you could see me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What's your favorite scene?
Oh.
It's hard to pick, man.
I would say probably the scene where he goes in there after dude's pushed off the balcony.
Mm-hmm.
And he does that whole
this house
I
is
have
clear.
Exercised
the demons.
It gets me every time.
Loser. When he was sitting there with her and he said, I used to have this dream when I was a kid. I woke up and right here on the back of my neck I had this scar. Scared the shit out of her.
I like the scene too whenever he puts two and two together. Finkel and Einhorn thing.
Yeah, and it cuts to him in the phone booth.
Yeah, he starts. No. He starts fucking burning his clothes and he's chewing all that fucking chewing gum.
Taking that shower and crying.
Yeah.
He's in that shower, like going in the fetal position. Like
so fucking funny.
He said, "Your gun's digging in my hip." She like pushed into it.
Yeah.
Everybody started spitting.
Yeah. Everybody.
Like, oh, he kissed everybody. Whenever the bomb takes him up to the bedroom, and he opens the door, and she's like, "What a sports night, huh?" This motherfucker was crazy.
He said the engine's still running. There's just nobody driving.
That guy said he was like that guy that's like, "Well, I ought to kick your ass, freak." The house was like covered in fucking spray paint. Choke, laces out. He's like, he was like, what do you know about Ray Finkel? He went and delivered the whole bio.
Yeah.
He's a fan of our son. Let him in.
Said, wouldn't you know it? They're little footballs.
Yeah, laces out. What a sports night, huh? Yeah.
It's Psycho Villain Finkel's the mayor.
That line, man. He said, we gotta get you somewhere safe.
Yeah.
I think that's like the first time I ever saw Courtney Cox like in a movie.
Yeah.
I think was that around the time of Friends or something?
I think it was. Yeah. Because it came out in like 91, I think.
What kind of money? I know the budget was like around like 11 million.
Let's see.
It made good money. Jim Carrey was a sure thing.
He was a cash cow.
I know that I've heard him tell this story and before, like that was his big break when he got the Pet Detective movies. That was when they finally were like, okay, we're going to put Jim in some movies.
Yeah.
And he wrote himself a check for $10 million and he dated it for a year.
Yeah.
And a year later, he was able to cash that check.
That's
for
crazy.
$10 million. Well, he did all those movies in 1 year.
Yeah,
I mean, can you imagine how much work he was putting in
that's yeah.
in 93, 94?
It's all right. So the budget. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Budget was 12 million.
That's
It
pretty
it
good.
yeah. It grossed 107 million.
I mean, come on, that's a sure thing.
Yeah.
Did the
And
second
then
one? I'm guessing the budget was bigger on the second one.
the budget on the second one was 30
Mm-hmm.
and it grossed 212.
I mean, dude,
Why it didn't get a trilogy, I have no clue.
I think he moved on.
The Mask. Let's see what The Mask did.
I
I'm
like
on a
that
roll.
movie too.
I do too. Fucking thing over. All right. The Mask, the budget on it was 18 and it made 351
Holy shit.
million. All right. Dumb and Dumber. Let's see what that smell like. 16 million. It made 247 million.
That's why Jim Carrey's like Hollywood royalty.
Liar, Liar.
Which also was funny.
45 million, gross 302.
Damn.
Yeah.
He was killing it, man. Did Liar Liar come out like 97, 98?
97.
Okay.
Me, Myself, and Irene came out in 2000. 51 million, made 149 million.
Profited.
Yeah.
That is when it started to, it was like, okay. You know,
Yeah.
that it was like we were coming into the,
Yeah.
2000, people were changing and
Well, I gotta see what the cable guy.
oh my God, the cable guy. I love that. May be one of my favorites.
Yeah.
That movie's so really fucking funny, man.
Yeah. It was 47 million. It grossed 102.
Not as well. It didn't play as it was,
Yeah.
That movie was for a certain audience. Yeah, that was a dark comedy for sure.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. He's like, we got to give the people a show, and Andy Dick's like, Black Knight. Another really good scene in that first Pet Detective movie is when he's trying to find the ring with the stone missing.
Oh yeah,
he's like chloroformed the dude, and they're playing that Aerosmith song.
Yeah,
and he, the one guy punched him in the head. He goes to the window and counts the stones, and then that one scene where he's standing next to the dude, and he's like looking down at his ring, and he's like making that face.
Yeah.
The dude looks at him and smiles. It's like, oh shit.
Then he prances off after he walks away. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Well, I think that's all I got, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
you didn't rate it. Did you rate it? We voted in. We giving it a Death Star.
Death Star for sure.
I think Jim Carrey gets a Death Star.
Yeah, he'll be back.
And I think that they need to remake The Cable Guy.
Yeah.
With not Larry the Cable Guy, just
The Cable Guy.
Yeah. I think that movie could be remade.
Yeah,
give it to somebody like Todd Phillips or Adam McKay, or could you picture like Will Ferrell's the the guy, and fucking John C. Reilly's the Cable Guy?
Oh my God.
I mean, dude, how funny would that shit be?
That would be fucking amazing.
Chip Douglas. That's the first time I saw Jack Black in a movie. Cable Guy.
The first time I remember him in a movie and I was like, oh, this guy's going to be huge, was, what you call it? Orange County.
Oh, yeah. That scene, dude, where they're driving down the road. He's like, I got all these fucking ideas, man. Like, he's smoking a cigarette. He's taking like a bunch of Adderall or something. Yeah. This shit was funny. He's like in his underwear. That
movie was fucking. I remember we rented that one and watched it, and I was like, this dude's going to be fucking amazing.
You're right. That's the first time he had like a kind of a lead role where they gave him a chance to shine.
That came out in 2002.
He could play the Cable Guy.
What was that movie with fucking Wayne? Yeah, the fucking
Wayne.
Saving Silverman.
Oh my God, Cowboy Wayne.
Yeah, what year did that come?
Around the early 2000s, 2003, 2.
Came out in 2001. Orange County came out in 2002. Saving Silverman was fucking amazing.
Really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was after American Pie.
It was
and they
fucking
got that dude.
Steve Zahn
and fucking Jack Black together is fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah,
they have this obsession with fucking what's his name?
Neil Diamond.
Yeah, they had like a little Neil Diamond museum in their house. Remember when they invite the girl over?
Yeah, I stole it from backstage.
Yeah. You been pinching loafs on the line? No, that's just what I told him so he wouldn't come in. You guys got any TP?
He hasn't been in that stuff.
You know, that was fucking... Who?
Steve Zahn.
One of the last movies I saw him in was that Joyride movie. Was he in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like the buddy.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
2001. That was a really good.
And you never saw the truck driver?
No.
Not once did you see his face.
The way God intended it.
Yeah, less is more. We've learned from Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Because if they didn't do less is more in Jaws, it would look like a big floating gray turd with teeth. Because it was terrible. What are we watching next week?
Dr. No.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do our first James Bond.
Do you remember the lineup after that? I've lost my list.
Yeah, I got it. Dr. No, Predator, and then Venom.
Okay.
You know what a song I've had stuck in my head?
What?
That fucking... You don't even believe in Jesus.
Since last night?
Yeah.
That's all it took was that one line.
Yeah.
Why you got a Jesus piece? He's right, though.
You don't even believe in Jesus. Why you got Jesus piece?
Why you wearing a cross? You don't even believe in Jesus.
Come on now.
Remember when the first time we listened, I said, this shit gonna get stuck in your head, dude. And it's just the chorus.
Yeah.
I can't remember the rest of it. But yeah, next week we're gonna break off into our first of many.
Yeah.
I think 30, 32, 33 to be exact.
Yeah.
Or no, 23.
25?
24, something like that. Yeah. Of the James Bond movies.
That's a lot.
I haven't seen them all, so I'm excited. I've seen the big ones.
I've seen
Dr. No.
Yeah.
You know, but there's a few, like the one where the guy was like skiing and shit.
Yeah.
I saw that. Was that Roger Moore?
Yes.
I don't know if I saw those, but...
Why you got Jesus piece?
I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm ready. I guess
that... down. We're going to keep it real.
Yeah, I'm fucking going to bed.
This might be I don't know. If it might just be us from now
on. I mean, we might have to vote Trav off the island. You know what I'm saying?
There's only 2 votes. There's 3 votes. Trav's not gonna vote for himself.
Well, if he's not here, he can't vote for
We're
one
in
of us.
cahoots.
we're
I'm gonna use my you know when you would win the games and you get like the little medallion, the necklace?
Yeah.
Immunity?
The immunity. The immunity idol?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
So you never know. Tune in next week.
Jesus.
Why you got a Jesus piece? Keep it real. Checks in the mail.